Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokemaster here, today with our Week 2 Team Builder aim battle for the Season 2 of APA Academy. This week we're up against Lapis. Yeah, Lapis. I can't remember if this was after she changed her name or before from Excellent Name. But yes, her name's Lapis, coach of I believe, the Aussie Kangashkhans. Yes. Probably one of the toughest competitors in this league. When the Gen 7 top 30, I believe it was, video came out, made by TTM, she was listed as what was it called? Like somebody they could have gave it to, but they didn't, just because she didn't upload enough to be like in the running for it. But according to them, she's one of the best battlers that there is, and I'm super nervous to face her. So before we get into this team builder and battle, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And if you want notifications whenever I upload, click that little bell in the top right corner. So let's get into this. So her team consists of Mega Gengar, Z Landorus Therian, Latios, Kartana, Starmie, Z Volcarona, Xurkitree, Bronzong, Z Pangoro, Kamala, Golisopod, and Rampardos. So, as you can tell, she brought the Golisopod, the Landorus Therian, Mega Gengar, Volcarona, Latios, and Starmie. So I'm just pulling up my team real quick. I forgot to pull that up. So it's pulling up right now. So yeah, she brought all three of her Z users. This team's super alone in the muck week, as you can tell. So I'm bringing a specially offensive Mega Mewtwo X with 252 special attack and 252 speed. This speed type that Mega Gengar with Psy Strike, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Recover. Just hit everything on her team for neutral damage, if not super effective. Next, I have a Jolly Dragonium Z Zygarde with Dragon Dance, 1000 Arrows, Outrage Coil. Coil isn't really necessary this match, but I didn't need another fourth move because Dragon Dance just kind of destroys her team. Once I get to +1, and if I get to +2, it's just GG at that point. Next, I have a physically defensive Zapdos with Thunderbolt, Roost, HP Ice, and Toxic with the Charty Berry, so I can take a Z Stone Edge from her Landorus Therian. Because otherwise, Lando T kind of destroys my team. It's like it destroys some stuff, but it gets hardwalled by others. So it has a weird matchup to where it'll either do a lot or do nothing. Next, I have a Hasty Genesect with 252 attack, 60 special attack, and 196 speed with U-Turn, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Iron Head. This revenge kills everything and does a lot of damage. Next, I have a physically defensive Swampert with Scald, Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, and Toxic with the Rindo Berry. And I believe I had enough to live a +1 Giga Drain at full with the Rindo Berry. Then I had a specially defensive Alolan Muck with the Assault Vest with Knockoff, Pursuit, Ice Punch, Rock Slide. Just can wall the Mega Gengar, the Volcarona, the Latios without EQ, and Starmie. So I felt like it just had an amazing matchup and that I wanted to bring it. So let's get into this battle. And thank you to Cohanks for recording this battle for me when I asked so late for it instead of when I probably should have. Shout out to McDonald's. So, I believe I lead Genesect here just because I could get a free U-turn on anything. So yeah. So I'm going to get that download boost. Just shows me that his special defense is lower. But I'm just going to go for that U-turn. Do about 25%. But that was just an easy switching into my Swampert. As he goes for Spike, so I didn't bring any hazard removal, I believe. Actually, I might have on Zapdos, but here I'm just going to go for Rock Slide, just to get some damage off on this thing. Because this is the only thing really stopping Zygarde from sweeping outside of Choice Scarfers. But, so I get him under 50%. So he'll switch out. But now he has the Citrus Berry to heal back up so he doesn't. But he gets flinched, which was unfortunate. So I'm going to go for a second Rock Slide. Puts him just straight back down to 50%. So that emergency exit's going to go off. Brings out Starlight, which is the Starmie. So she's just going to go for Scald here. Show me she's more defensive Starmie. And then I'm going to get that Stealth Rock off, which is going to hinder the Volcarona and just everything, making it in range of chip for everything else. So she's just going to go for another Scald here. Bring me down to around half. As I go for Toxic, because I'm sure this thing's natural cure. But if not, I want to get this thing Toxic, and I just want to start taking some damage. So she's going to go down to 94% here. I'm going to switch out into my Zapdos. Just because it can wall this thing pretty easily if it doesn't have Toxic itself. So just going to go for Scald here. Do around 60 damage. Shows me it's leftovers, which isn't surprising. So I'm just going to click that. I can't remember. So she just goes for Rapid Spin here to sack off her Storm because she doesn't want rocks on the field. And I just go for a Thunderbolt. And this Starmie's going to go down. So that's, I would assume that's her only hazard removal this match. So she goes out into Latios here. I really don't have anything to risk just by going for Toxic. So that's what I do. Just going to go for that easy Toxic. So this Golisopod's going to get even more chip than it already is, making my Zygarde sweep just so much easier. So she switches out trying to preserve this thing. So she goes out into like a Japanese Lando T. Gets the Intimidate off. So I know I can live any hit from this thing. So she outspeeds and goes for Stone Edge and misses, which is unfortunate, but that's what happens with Stone Edge. So I go for the HP Ice here. Brings her down to 20%. She goes for another Stone Edge here and actually hits, which you know is fair. Does way more than I expected. Gets a critical hit. But unfortunately for her, she was actually supposed to be Rock EMZ, but she forgot to put the, the Z Crystal on because you can't send those over trade. So now we're 6-4, I believe. But anything can really come in here and revenge me. So she's going to bring out that Mega Gengar. And there was no real reason for me to keep the Zapdos anymore. Volcarona kind of just beats it. Latios beats it. Everything but Golisopod beats it, so I don't need it anymore. So she's just going to go for the Shadow Ball and kill off my Zapdos. So rip Zappy. So I'm just going to bring in my easy switch in the Alolan Muck, which can beat about anything on this team right now. So she's just going to go for a substitute here to see what I'm going to do. And I'm thinking maybe she's sub Will-O-Wisp just to cripple this thing. But I didn't really know. So this thing can do a lot, but it can easily switch out if it doesn't protect me to Pursuit. If it gets like a one right play. So I'm just going to go for Knockoff because it was in range of it at that point. And nothing else wants to switch it into a Knockoff, really. So here she goes for Destiny Bond, and I'm like, that's such a smart play. Just to take this thing down so everything else dies. But I just go for Ice Punch, because I kind of thought of it at the time, but I didn't know if it would be true. But I could take any hit, so I was fine with the damage. So I go for another Ice Punch, just to get some damage off on anything. She went Volcarona. I just could Rock Slide the next turn and kill it. So I actually outspeed with my 0 speed investment, and I go for Rock Slide and kill this thing. So this, Golisopod is down. So she brings out Mega Gengar again, and I'm thinking, I can't do anything. So she's just going to go for the Destiny Bond and gets to kill my Alolan Muck. So this Mega Gengar is going to die, and this Alolan Muck is gonna die. So here, I'm looking pretty good. I don't see a way how Volcarona and a Latios can beat through this team right now. So I'm going to bring up my Mega Mewtwo X here. Side Strike doesn't kill, but it'll do enough to where Genesect can come in the next turn and revenge it. Or Zygarde can. Because she can't kill me from this range, even at +1. So she actually goes first with the Bug Buzz and shows me she's Choice Scarf. So 159 to 74. That's a guaranteed 2-shot. So I'm going to go for that Side Strike right here. And do like 90%. So if I would have got those Stealth Rocks back up, it would have been dead. But she gets to go for another Bug Buzz and just kill my Mega Mewtwo X. So this thing was 0 kills so far. But it's for so much prep that it's worth it. So with Genesect, I know I can take a Bug Buzz. It can't kill me even with a crit. So I'm just going to come in and go for a U-turn. You see that Bug Buzz right there? It ain't going to do much to me. Got a critical hit. So it did a lot, but not much. You know what I'm saying? So that Volcarona is going to go down. So I know she has to bring in Latios here. But if I go Zygarde, she can't beat me with anything. Because I can revenge kill with the Genesect no matter what, unless if it's Tanga Berry. But she can't kill me 100%. So, outside of Draco Meteor. But I actually outspeed and I get my Z Outrage off because I just wanted clickbaity thumbnail. So you're going to see that devastating Drake go off on this Latios. She predicted me to be Adamant instead of Jolly, which is fair. But I just wanted enough speed to outspeed that Lando T at +1. So that Latios is dead. So GG to Lapis. You played great. I just felt like I had a great matchup with because Alolan Mug just shut down so much of your team. So yeah, we were 1-1. Next week we fight Kohanks, the coach of the Renu Raikus. I think that's how you say his team name. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.